The standard edition of WWE 2K25 has launched, and I wanted to see if the island is now fixed. In my last video on the island, I made some very valid criticisms that I and many others in the 2K community have, covering the game's server stability, player incentive, and the complete lack of playing with your friends, despite what this mode was sold on. I've received a little bit of backlash from users claiming lobbies to be full and do not experience any server problems. I'm a qualified computer technician and know my stuff. It isn't my network connection as some are claiming. That excuse is as old as time. Some of these claims are based on the fact that the standard edition had not yet released, so that's why no one was playing. We'll test that in this video, now that it's released globally. People still paid for the game early and deserve a solid experience with said early access. Another comment on the video claimed that I was being biased. I'm someone who has no agenda and would actually heavily benefit if the game was enjoyable and good. This disappointing comment came from an official WWE 2K partner. Not only did he call me biased, he claimed to have no issues. Yet in his own live stream, he took a substantial amount of time to find the game and admitted there to be delay.
Oh shit, I'm delayed as fuck. I've got to get used to that again. The reversals online are delayed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to make the groundbreaking announcement that delay is in fact lag.
Oh my god! Wow!
I also stumbled across a clip of this WWE 2K partner in his own live stream claiming that he has a biased opinion.
As a biased wrestling fan, I give it an 8.2 out of 10.
Flexing that he signed an NDA.
My NDA is 23 minutes, so I can't show the game yet. And I mean, okay, first of all, I'm a 2K partner. I've had the game for a little bit. I've signed an NDA.
And also saying he will not talk trash about the game because 2K wouldn't like that.
You sign an activation for a company, the last thing the company is going to want you to do is to go live and go, I fucking hate this company. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know about you, but respectfully, the original comment from him now sounds very biased. I do want to stress I have no problems with 2K partners and I respect them for getting their bag, but don't come at people for telling the truth. Hey King DJ, how you doing? One more thing I'd like to add. The excuse to give them more time is not acceptable. People have paid their hard-earned money for this game, and the servers are confirmed to be shutting down at the end of 2026. Time, my friends, is something we don't have with this game. But anyway, that's enough waffle. Let's go and see if it's actually better like some are claiming. Okay, let's do a formal introduction. We're back on the island. My name's Cozey, your reigning defending 2K World Champion. You heard in the video, the game is now officially released. I'm recording this on a Saturday night. It is around 8 PM on the east coast of Australia. So around 5 PM on the west coast. And man, like, I'm ready to give this a go and see if, you know, the claims that are being made are true. I'm fully open to being wrong. Something I will say that I'm fairly sure is true, they've added more NPCs to the island. Now, that to me lights up as a massive red flag and that, you know, they want to make it look more full. I could be wrong, but I did go over some of my footage from my launch stream and there were significantly less bots walking around. You can see we've ran all the way down the main area and we haven't seen a player, but now we have. He's a rank 76, which means he's probably only just started the game and he's about to find out that he's made a big mistake. I shouldn't say that, I should come in with an open mind, so that's what I am doing. So we're going to continue to run around here. I'm not seeing the full lobbies. Oh, here's another guy. He's been playing for a little bit, but he does appear to be AFK. Maybe these full lobbies that people are saying because they added a bunch of bots to a game. I don't know. Maybe. But let's go over to... we'll go over to the Arcade of Tomorrow. The Arcade of Tomorrow, I think, is going to be one of the more popular places because that's where you start your quests. You know, and again, it's worth playing this for the quests, even though I found it very boring, because then you've completed it, you get easy ranks, easy VC, and then maybe you can try and play some online stuff. But we'll see quick as well how long this loading screen takes, because they're taking way too long, in my opinion. For what this is, we're playing on next-gen hardware. That's a lot quicker, so maybe they patched that along with the NPC patch. We found someone, and he ran away. Okay. But I'll stress, the quests that you play aren't worth it, but going into it thinking you might be facing Roman Reigns at the end, it is kind of worth it. But of course, we have to wait for Chapter 2. Dearie me. Alright, let's go over here. It's Extreme Rules. Again, there's no tag matches. I said in the intro That's not acceptable. Giving it time isn't acceptable either because the servers are going down at the end of this year. Let's search for an opponent. Hopefully we find a quick one. It is prime time to be playing video games right now. We will see. It's the day after official global release. You know, anyone who didn't, we just saw a player on the screen. If there were tons of people playing, we would have found an opponent by now. Just my opinion. And again, I see why there's not tons of people playing. To go over what I meant when I said, hey, we found someone. To go over what I said when this is a mistake too, the confirm match, because having to get people to confirm, people might have walked away because they waited so long, you know, like that sort of thing. Anyway, we are getting into a match finally here in Island mode. That's what I was saying. The tag matches, they should be in the game. All right, what are we seeing? A little bit of a delay, so a little bit of lag, little reversal there. But this game mode was marketed as, you know, queue up with your friends and play. Without including the addition to play against your friends or in tag matches or anything like that. It doesn't matter whether the servers are working or not. They've deceived everybody. And again, they can add it all they want. But the thing is, we're on a timer, man. The game's going to be dead in a year and a half. Like, probably in a year. So far, I'm actually seeing a bit of an improvement. Now, what I did say in some of my earlier videos was I haven't seen disconnects yet, which was the biggest problem with 2K24 and before that. Like, you would never have a solid experience. Now, I have seen a much... Whoa! What is going on here? I have seen a much more solid experience in terms of no... in terms of no disconnects. But again, initially, on first launch, which was the only time I was able to find matches in a timely manner, you know, it was very disappointing, that the lag that I was receiving. Again, delay is lag. But so far, we actually are having a decent experience, not too much lag. Some people as well may be of the opinion that lag is, you know, your game freezing, and that's not necessarily all that lag is. So I get why maybe some people were mistaken by saying, you're not lagging. Well, there's delay. That's lag. Anyway, we are taking it to this guy right now in the arcade of tomorrow. Bang. Over the top he goes. And we'll do a little taunt. Oh yeah. Again though, my biggest problem with this mode isn't the online experience. Which seems to be all people can really counter on. Oh! Both going for the same move. Oh! Oh, what was that, man? Okay. Okay, we've got control. We've got control. Oh! See, I don't know how people ever guess B. That's like the last thing I ever guess, man. We're getting control here back, but it's not going... Oh! It's not going super well right now. He has sort of just been spamming the same moves, but that's okay. We're not here to judge how people play. We're here to find out what the hell's going on with this mode, man. Oh. He seems to stun me way too easily. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Delay? What's delay again, my friends? Unreal. Alright, that didn't go as planned, okay. We currently have no one... Oh, no, there he is. This guy. We're going to search for another match. Again, this, you know... We're not talking about my skill here or, you know, who's good at the game or not. That's not what this is about. I got absolutely smoked to that match. But that certainly was a kick out. So, I don't know what to say there. Whether that's a game issue or a delay server lag issue, I don't know. But again, like we can talk here and go, the servers are a lot better than they were on early release launch. But the reality is this mode isn't what it was marketed as. So, okay, that took quite a while that time. I want to say a few minutes. But we will confirm. Which again, if there's tons of people playing, like everyone's saying, well, like a few people are saying, that's not true. It's evident, right? Like, now, it's prime time in Australia. It's the day after release. Like, well, standard release. And we can make the argument why that's the case. Why aren't there people playing? Is it because it's really just not a great mode? Or is it because it's only on next gen? That's definitely an argument to be had. I want to say it's bit of 50-50 between next gen only and between whether or not, you know, it's worth playing. I mean, you can't even play with your friends. We're not running around to go to Hero HQ. Like, brother, we've seen that already. Like, I'm going to dial in a bit more this match. I wasn't dialed in. I was more so talking. So we will... whoa, now I'm getting a lot of delay. A lot of delay. So we'll see if it gets any better. Right now, I'm just feeling it out. Am I getting... Yeah. No, definitely a lot more delay this game. Not quite as bad as it was when I first started playing a week ago, but definitely not great. Look, man, I know it's Extreme Rules. I'm only here because this is probably the only place we're finding a match, so at the arcade. Because that's where most people are after their first quests. We will go to the Deadlands after this and have a little look. Let's get this bin. I mean, you brought it in here, man. You brought it in here. This is what happens. Okay, trading blows. Finally something. Whoa! Fucking... Holy... Man, it's just delay. It's not lag. I swear. We fixed the servers. Alright, let's see what the kickout's like then. The servers are fixed, guys. Now, I know that we can't... I can't prove to you that I just experienced some really heavy lag. But what I can say is that... the creator that said that, you know, that it was my internet connection, there were no troubles. He said himself that he had delay. So, there's a trusted 2K partner going around on both sides here. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he acting like that. Let's switch ships. I think those are like my only losses in the island. I'm not blaming it on the game because I think I'm relatively used to the delay in these games. Just the trading blows I was not ready for at all. That was... Whoa. I don't know what that was all about. Empty lobby. Not a player to be seen going into the shops or doing any quests. So let's see what the load time is like going into the Deadlands, a place I haven't been in a long time. It is a lot better. Okay, the load times seemingly have been fixed. So, good job. Other things, not so much. Let's see how long it takes us to find an opponent here. Waiting. Oi, finally. So, still taking just a bit too long to find a match. I don't think I've played the game in a couple days either. Mainly just been editing and uploading all the videos I have been making on MyRise and all the other bits and pieces. So, no excuses, just letting you know. I'm a little rusty. Anyway, Hell in a Cell here in the Deadlands. What are we going to get this time? Yep, delay. Big delay. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah. Nothing's changed, man. Nothing's changed, so I don't know where some of these people are getting their... do they only ever play online? Is that what the case is? Or I don't expect a 0 millisecond response time. I'm not going to say that's what it should be, but it should be better than this, you know, after everything. Now again, I think most people agree that the servers are crappy, but I'm just making this video to give a bit of insight after launch and... see, and just to counteract some of the comments I got on that video. Again though, no disconnects, so that's positive. That's really, really positive, and I appreciate that a lot. There's sometimes as well where you get the reversal confirmation saying that, well, indicating that you got the reversal, and nothing happens and everything proceeds as normal. There's other times where you don't even press Y, and you get a confirmation of a reversal, and you get the reversal. So, again, I think that's a game issue more so than an island issue. But it's also worth mentioning is to be able to competitively have fun. I know it's not competitive, but to be able to enjoy a solid online experience, especially against other players, these things need to be ironed out. Okay, we hit the Claymore. Let's go into the cover. Is it going to be enough? Okay. If I was kicking out of that, the referee would have counted 3 anyway. Okay, we got the kick out. Still though, really delayed pinfalls. Samoan drop. Would have been so nice to get a stun there. Okay, we got it. Let's get him up. Get up, boy. Claymore. Now, that should be it, but if he kicks out, I got one more up my sleeve. What on earth is happening right now? Okay. There's no way he kicks out of this, right? That was impressive, to say the least. Impressive for his gameplay, not the game itself. But... Okay, so you just saw clips from 3 different matches. It took me quite a while to find all 3 of them. And 2 out of 3 of them I had a lot of lag and delay. And in the first one where there was seemingly no lag, there was especially lag in the pinfall when I was trying to kick out. It's a simple button press, it really shouldn't be that hard. Overall though, I haven't had any disconnects and online does seem slightly better this year. As an overall mode. However, my point still stands. There is no incentive to play the game. My question to you, why play this mode over regular online mode? You can pick whoever you want to be, you can create whoever you want to create, and play them in online. What is the reason for this mode, other than corporate greed to buy clothes that are only available from the island? I do seriously believe that if 2K are pursuing and going forward with this whole idea, that they would have been much better off to create a playable online mode in this year or last year and work towards something like this, because what they've released here is an unpolished mode that doesn't have any reason to play, and they've deceived everyone by selling play with your friends. You can't play, you can run around. Where we run into? What's the point? And I've had some of my friends and seen other people online saying the only thing stopping them from trying this out is the fact that you can't play with your friends. So that in itself is an absolute confirmation. That's why we're not seeing many people play. That's why we're seeing dead empty lobbies and we're taking a long time to find a match. Simple. And to close that off again, it's like, give them time simply isn't an excuse. The game as a whole isn't a foundational game. The mode, sure, it's a foundational mode, but the game's finished at the end of 2026. So people are losing valuable time that they've paid for to play this game online. Giving it time to develop, unless we're talking about a whole nother game, isn't an excuse. Sure, a whole nother game can be an excuse, but again, they sold this game, this mode, as play online with your friends. That's my biggest concern, and the fact there's no real reason for me to play it, alright? I feel like I'm still better off doing the same old, create a lobby, wait for someone to join, and off we go. So as long as everybody watching can understand that my main focus doesn't lie in the online. Does it seem better this year? Yes, it does. Does it seem better than last week? Not really. One game I didn't have any delay, but I still had terrible kick-out delay. And then in the other 2 matches, it was piss poor. So yeah, I just want you to ask that question before you comment. It's like, what's the reason for this mode? Why do you play this mode right now? So I'm going to close that off there. I don't think this video was too long, but if it was, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. The last thing I'll leave on is, I'm disappointed. Goodbye.